And we're back. Alright guys, welcome to Volskaya Industries, hometown of Zarya, apparently. They're building giant robots all over this place. Let's go look at some, actually. See, there's part of a giant robot, but if you look in the back, there's a bunch of damn giant robots. They're gearing up for war. This place is crazy. Alright. Blue team, we do have that Symmetra. Take note again, Symmetra just super strong. Zarya actually being picked a fair amount more than I would expect. Zarya not normally picked in casuals very often. Once again, we have Oplad on Lucio, Dummy on Mercy. It looks like these team comps are staying very, very similar throughout. Alright, here we go. Posting up on the left side is very interesting. This team is kind of a low mobility team, so they're just going to be sticking together, pushing through together. Oh, Sickness getting picked off in the back by Hom Tanks. Hom Tanks just crushing there. Let's go ahead and take his perspective as he is behind the enemy team, doing as much damage as he can. He's going to want to take out that Mercy as quick as he can. Looks like Mercy did fall as well. You can see that red globe, so Mercy did die. Nadagas putting a shield on himself as Zarya. Wraithwalk coming in from Reaper. Notice he can pick up a health pack while he's Wraithwalking. When you see the guns go away, that means he's kind of a ghost and can't really be targeted. We've got Monkey on the point, but he is alone. Once again, the TF2 pros splitting apart and Winston being left to die. That is going to cost them some time. Only 4 minutes left of this 5 minutes to capture point A. Let's pull out again and see what's going on here. The red team is reforming over on the left side like they were originally. We've got Symmetra just throwing those orbs. That is such a good move there from Symmetra. Those blue orbs that you see floating down the screen there actually ignore shields, so they're going to be doing damage to everything they come in contact with. Hom Tank's jumping in as Reaper, but he is going to book it out of there with Wraithwalk once he realizes that he is not going to be able to do anything. Zarya ult coming down on the red team, and suddenly everyone is getting shelled down. Another Zarya ult against the blue team, and Winston goes ape, getting 1,000 health and a shield from Zarya. He's just knocking people away. Let's see if he can knock him off the side of the map. He's trying. There he goes. Motive into the ice water. Down he goes. Another oh man, what is the word I'm trying to think of here? Another obstacle, another hazard of this map being able to fall off the side. It looks safe, right? It looks like just ice water, but if you go beneath it, you actually go under the world and you fall all the way down. Here we go. Red team back formed up again. They've got their two tanks, Winston and Zarya. Winston's going to be jumping ahead again, I imagine. We've got two supports still, Mercy and Oplad on Lucio. Sickness still trying to snipe from the far back. Let's go ahead and take an aerial view of the point and see where the blue team is posting up. We haven't really given them a lot of looks yet. So Metro's, of course, just shelling through the archway for most of the game. You can see some of the defensive turrets set up there. Oh, this red push is starting to get knocked down. Clockwork gets taken out. And Mesrar from behind trying to duel with that Reaper on the right side. He's not going to do well, as Reaper does very well against tanks. His scatter shot primary fire hits all over Winston and does huge amounts of damage if Winston is alone. Okay, Sickness on the sniper again, getting bounced away by Zarya, just shooting from long range, lobbing those big purple balls. A hook misses on McCree, but that's okay. No one is hurt. Sickness getting taken out, Nadagas getting taken out, Oplad getting taken out. What was going on there? All in this hallway. That sounded like Reaper took out a majority of the team there. Reaper making plays. Only 2 minutes left now for red team TF2 to try and attack point A. Hom Tank's just teleported. Let's see where he's at. We're going to take his view. F11, he teleported on top of the building, so it looks like he's going to try to get behind the team. I'm not sure if the red players noticed, but they are backing up regardless. I don't think Reaper actually sees any of these people. Oh, he's getting the jump on Sickness, but Sickness does teleport in time. He got off of Widowmaker and took Reaper instead. They did that as well on the last map. So Sniper not getting enough damage done on these high health and high healed targets. He switches to Reaper instead to try and get those meat shots, but instead it's actually going to be Hom Tanks just crushing. He is the only player on fire in the game right now, and he is doing a great job with the damage amp from Mercy. Wraith walks back when he realizes he is alone in the world and backs it up. We're going to take another up view. We're going to watch, actually, well, no, Reaper's going to ambush again, so we might as well just see what he's got in store for these guys. See how he handles it. He's just going to shoot down from the roof. No one can really get up to him except Winston. Oh, Reaper does teleport up. Sickness doing a duel. Only chunks him for about half his health there. Zarya ult coming in. Big red ult. and a big blue ult. Both Zarya ults going off. No one's there to really take advantage of it, though. The red team survives through the Lucio ult and it looks like only Oplad and Dummy were taking out the 2 supports, so now the damage dealers and tanks will fall shortly after once those supports are dead. There's actually 2 red players on the point contesting it right now against 3 blue team though, and that is going to be just futile, I think. Looks like we've got Zarya approaching. Nadagast is alone as well, going to get picked off by 4 players. That is an unwinnable battle. 20 seconds left means that the red team has to make a concentrated push here or they are just going to be boned. Dummy does have his Mercy ult prepared. Sickness does have die, but they've only got 10 seconds and they're not on the point, so this is a foregone conclusion. Hook there for Motive to end the game. Die does come down and it does not actually get anything done. Blue team Blizz is going to take this defensive round without the TF2 pros even reaching or capturing point A.
Play of the game.
Tanks with the 17 limbs. What was the biggest fault of the TF2 pros that round? Honestly, I think their retreat policy might need some work. When someone gets picked off, they end up splitting up too much. And it's a problem. As you can see, there were a lot of 3v1s and 2v1s happening there. Die, aka Death Blossom. Yeah, so let's, again, I've got some Blizzard guys telling me they don't really appreciate, or not, they don't always appreciate being called devs. Not all of these guys actually work on Overwatch. Perhaps none of them do. They are just Blizzard employees, so call them testers or employees maybe, not devs. That was a request that I got from someone on the Hearthstone team who is being called a dev in every game that he's in, and you know, it's a little misleading, so just work on that. I'll try not to say, I've been trying not to say devs at all, I've just been saying Blizz. They have been playing internally for months. They are the final boss, essentially. These TF2 guys are trying to figure it out. You know, they're learning from every kill cam, they're learning from every scrim that they play. We've got these, you know, myself and Kaldor have been able to cast a couple of scrims so they can watch VODs and see, you know, what's going on from a different angle. So also keep in mind that these TF2 pros, while individually very skilled, have not really played together that much. Oh, you're right, it does say devs in the title. I'll change it. Sorry about that. I changed the title in haste, and we're all good now. Okay, let's look at the defensive setup. Let's watch Mesrar, actually, as he's going to be playing Pharah up in the front. Lots of buttons to hit to make sure this camera is actually what I want. So there is a way to troll on this map. You can actually knock people into the water and kill them immediately outside the spawn on the left side, but it looks like no one's taking the left spawn because they know that already. Alright, Mesrar up in the face of everybody, gets McCree down very quickly by LBC. Let's go ahead and take LBC's view instead on McCree as a primary damage dealer. He's going to be doing a lot of work for the team. Mercy most likely going to be damage amping him as well. Remember that blue team is bad. Blue is bad when we're watching McCree because McCree is on the red team. So all these blue guys that he's punching down and shooting down. Wow, Blizz team already on the point. Let's take the aerial view. Holy crap, they were able to just dismantle that team. Mesrar was out of place. I think that definitely is going to be the downfall of the TF2 pros. They are just a little too segmented, while the Blizz team is just great at pushing forward. And, you know, they're incredibly accurate. That McCree did great work there with Mercy tailing him, and suddenly we're on to point B in less than a minute. The Blizz team is pushing forward now. Reinhardt with that charge. Motive up in the front. Let's back it up a little bit, see how the defense is kind of posting up here. We've got McCree back on the moving platform trying to get some work done. Clockwork, let's go ahead and take his view. He does have his ult available. We'll see how he chooses to use it. Oh, there are 3 people on the point. What is he going to do? McCree alone is not able to do anything against that, and suddenly the game is over in only 90 seconds. Holy moly. Crushed.
Play of the game.